This is an ultimate stress masterclass. Let's learn how to get a severe burnout. Burnout is the holy grail for anyone seeking to feel totally overwhelmed, physically drained, and mentally exhausted. If you've been wondering how to achieve total stress overload and feel absolutely wrecked, this is the perfect guide for you. These following tips will ensure you're well on your way to achieve burnout at record speed. It won't be easy, but by the end, you'll feel totally shattered, defeated, and completely overrun. So here is my secret blueprint to chaos. My first advice is to never say no, but say yes to everything. Start by overloading your schedule. The key here is to say yes to every opportunity, meeting, or request that comes your way. Whether it's extra work projects, last-minute social commitments, or endless errands, you must be available for it all. And soon enough, you'll become very successful at drowning yourself in tasks. Overcommitment will push you to the limits, ensuring that stress levels are off the charts. Don't worry about the balance. Make sure you're constantly juggling everything. The busier you are, the more overwhelmed you'll feel. My next very important tip is to forget about your sleep. Instead, try to stay up all night. Sleep deprivation is a golden ticket to burnout. It's important to stay up all night as you binge TV shows, check your emails, and scroll through social media. The less rest you get, the more your brain will fog up, leading to even more stress. Forget about proper sleep hygiene or having a healthy bedtime routine. Instead, prioritize exhaustion, and you will hit record stress levels in no time. My next tip is to multitask like a manic machine. Multitasking is an art form. Don't try to focus on one thing at a time. Do everything at once. Answer emails, take calls, write reports, and cook dinner, all while you're keeping your mind intact. Multitasking leads to stress, confusion, and chaos. It's not about efficiency, it's about mental overload that comes with trying to do everything at the same time. The result? Your productivity drops, anxiety spikes, and your mental health crumbles. My next advice: work 24/7 and make sure you ignore personal boundaries. There is no room for boundaries in a life heading for successful burnout, so make sure you work every waking hour. Answer your emails during dinner, check in on your work projects during the weekends, and continue to work on vacations. You won't have time for relaxation, hobbies, or even family. The absence of personal time will ensure that the stress keeps piling on without any pause. Soon, you will not have any separation between work and life, and that's a perfect recipe for a successful burnout. Another effective thing to consider is to avoid talking to anybody about your problems. Instead, bottle up all your emotions. Whatever you do, do not express how you feel. Internalize stress and pretend that everything's fine. Talking to others about your struggles, that's only for the weak-minded. Just bottle everything up. Emotional suppression will definitely make you feel worse, leading to frustration and isolation. The more you hide your feelings, the more you'll break down. So let the emotional pressure build until you can't take it anymore. My next advice is to neglect your body. Make sure to eat junk food and skip exercise. What's the best way to sabotage your physical and mental well-being? Simple. Skip all workouts and load up on junk food. So drink caffeine all day or load up on sugary or salty treats. Forget about nutritious meals, hydration, or moving your body in a healthy way. Physical neglect will leave you more sluggish, tired, and ultimately more stressed. A lack of proper nutrition and exercise ensures that the burnout feels more like a permanent state of being. And here is another very important thing to consider. Forget the fun. There is no time for leisure. So make sure to never take time for yourself. Avoid any hobbies, relaxation time, or breaks. In fact, leisure time is a complete waste. You don't have time for that. Push through your exhaustion until your body starts protesting. The more you sacrifice your happiness and relaxation, the faster you'll achieve a full burnout. Without any joy or breaks, your stress levels will creep in faster than you can imagine. So now you have a guide to stress, burnout, and mental collapse. The key in reaching this level of physical exhaustion and mental depletion is in rejecting rest, ignoring balance, and pushing yourself beyond your limits. So overload your schedule, neglect your health, and bottle up your emotions. It won't be long until you're emotionally, intellectually, and physically spent. So follow these tips for a fast track to burnout and be prepared to feel emotionally defeated. Okay, we had enough fun for today. And if you wish to learn how to prevent burnout instead of causing it, please watch this video on the screen next. If you have questions about burnout or video topic ideas, please write them in the comments below. And now, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and as always, stay inspired.